On behalf of the board members at Coders Who Travel Inc., and in my capacity as board chair, I would like to extend our warmest invitation to you to consider joining our upcoming 3 months R Coding Bootcamp slated for August 22nd, 2023 through to November 18th, 2023. My name is Owusu-Forfie, and I am the founder of Coders Who Travel Inc. and a senior data analytics consultant alumna of Deloitte Consulting LLP. I believe this would be one of your best investments towards your programming education. Curated by world-class faculty like William Ampe, lead technology analyst at the Federal Reserve Board, Theophilus Siame, data scientist at AT&T, Albert Kusi-Appiah, senior health data scientist at Checkbook CSS, and Dr. Vincent Michael Kwesi Ampedu, assistant systems performance engineer, South Carolina Department of Transportation. But do not just take our word for it. Next, I read some of the testimonials from our 2022 Veterans Can Code class. The first testimonial is from Robert, and he says, transitioning from the military can be a challenging and unexpected process. After getting used to following orders and always doing what we are told, who do we follow finishing our military service? That is one of the many questions that we have as veterans. Coders Who Travel is a great opportunity for veterans to add Python introduction experience as they are transitioning out of the military service. Not having to depend on or wait for command approval is a great change for veterans. I never thought I could learn the basics of coding in just a few weeks. Connecting twice a week for about a little over an hour has been challenging, but also refreshing. The classes from 5 different instructors and learning how there are many ways to coding has taught me to never give up on a problem. Having flexible hours and additional classroom time to discuss and practice our coding shows how much Coders Who Travel cares about veterans. I'm very grateful and hope that programs like these are available for future veterans. The next testimonial is from Ashley, and her testimonial goes like this. Veterans Can Code through Coders Who Travel was a fantastic experience and opportunity to learn a new skill and expand my social network. As a beginner programmer, I found the instructors to be very knowledgeable and empathetic in making our learning journey a bit more personalized. Additionally, the diversity of our instructors and their career experiences made our coursework relevant and engaging. I appreciated having fellow veterans in my course who I could relate to during the challenges of the course and transitioning to a new post-military career. The course curriculum was manageable and chronologically built on itself to help us build confidence and culminate with a project presentation at the end of the semester. Administratively, the course ran very smooth and on time, with Ifia Owusu-Forfie, our class leader and moderator, extremely personable and valuable in maximizing our learning experience. We also had guest speakers that provided interesting and broadening topics such as understanding data, and logical fallacies in statistical analysis, which made us better, well-rounded users of data. VCC was an excellent experience and increasing my confidence to continue to learn to code with Python so that I can enhance my career as a new consultant by analyzing data more efficiently. Thank you, Ashley and Robert. The third testimonial is from William. Overall, I really enjoyed being a part of this class. It gave me exactly what I was hoping to accomplish, which was a baseline understanding of Python, how it works and how it can do, and what it can do. Coming from not being able to write any code at all, I was very pleased with what I ended up being able to do with Python. It was a great feeling knowing that it was possible for me to learn how to code. Something that I had long felt was outside of my skill set. All the instructors were great and sought to help us learn Python as best as they could. If there was anything I wish would have been different, I think I personally would have preferred a few take-home assignments. For me personally, I learn the most when I take what I've learned and apply it. Obviously, we applied it during the final project. However, I felt that some take-home assignments along the way would have given me a little more confidence leading up to the final project. It might be a bit difficult finding the right balance between homework assignments and everyone's busy schedules. Once I began working with Deloitte, I found that my time was a lot more squeezed than it was the first couple of weeks when we started, and I was not working. Overall, again, I'm excited to take my newfound skill, continuing to learn more and applying it in the future. Thank you, William. The fourth testimonial is from Richard. I could not have asked for a better way to not only learn Python, but to meet amazing individuals in the process. Coders Who Travel popped up on my LinkedIn when I was tagged in a post where the group was looking for veterans to learn Python. For that tag, I'm extremely grateful. Over the course of 3 months, 5 instructors, 1 advisor, and 2 judges for the end of the course project, I learned more than I ever thought I could. Within those 2 hours and 40 minutes of classes each week, I walked away with not only learning more about everyone in the program, but learning more and more about Python and its capabilities. Ikuyosewa Ahinkra, William Ampe, Theophilus Siame, Jihad Rahman, and Anita Mutiala were spectacular instructors that had you leaving every class with something new, something to think about, and more things to dive into outside of classes. They brought not only platform knowledge, but insight and application of Python that can be seen within examples outside the sessions and classroom environment. The amount of time and dedication they volunteered to not only instruct, but to create material for teaching was phenomenal and assisted in the development of my own knowledge. The materials will now be a part of my toolkit to continue taking with me into the future to continually develop my skills that they laid out the greatest foundation. Thank you, Richard. Now, all of these testimonials have been abridged, but if you want the lengthy one, reach out to me at info@coderswhotravel, and I promise I will share it all with you. Once again, you, your friends, and others in your network